Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do people view you? So, what's your aura? What's your personality? How do people perceive your energy? So, this is going to be today's reading, and this is the pile you picked. This is your crystal. I'm going to set it down here, and let's start. So, you got Justice, and you got Nightingale. This is also the air element. So what I'm picking up here, because justice is connected with karma, it's also connected with decisions. And here we have Nightingale, which is connected with our voice. Even in the image, we can see the mouth is wide open. So I feel like there's something striking about your voice. You could have a really sweet voice or something about the way you speak, maybe your cadence, your accent, or just the content of your speech. So you could be someone who's very eloquent, or maybe you're funny, you're witty. Something about your speech that is striking. People tend to notice that. So you could have a unique way of speaking, unique opinions, perspective on things. You could be someone who's very outspoken, or you like to speak about things that matter to you. So some sort of like activist, or speaking up for other people. You stand up for other people. Something about wanting to help others and speaking for them, or speaking for causes, like I said, activist. That's also, I'm getting that energy. If that's not your energy, it could also mean that you have such a nice speech, you have a really gentle voice, people connect with you through your voice, and they tend to notice your speech. Maybe some of you could be singers. You could have a job connected to your speech, or third house communication, something to do with speaking, and your voice in communication is coming through. People could really enjoy talking to you, brainstorming with you, discussing ideas, something like this. Mental energy, air element is coming through. And you could also be maybe activist for stray animals. I'm also getting that. But I think you take yourself very seriously, in the sense that you want to make a positive impact on the world. With justice coming up, do I make whatever choice I make, is it the right choice, is it the wrong choice? So you could see the world in black and white, or at least be in the gray and trying to figure out, okay, what are my opinions, where do I want to stand? You could be someone who's very passionate about certain things, like, let's say, politics or rights, animal rights, or something like this. You could be very passionate. You could also be into debating. Maybe you might get into arguments a lot. I don't know, something about that sort of energy is coming through. Maybe people might even ask for your opinion on certain matters. That's what I'm getting. And also you could be someone who has a good taste in music, so people could connect to you through music. Certain people, like I have one particular friend. I always go and ask him, hey, what TV show do you recommend? Because he always has the best recommendations, and he knows my taste really well. So maybe you're the music person for a lot of people. That's one thing I'm getting. Let's see. We have despair. So this is also giving me this idea. You could also be an empath. I feel like you are trying to help people who are struggling in life. You wanting to help them. You could have a job that is connected to that. Maybe 6th house. You could have placements in 6th, 8th, or 12th house. Or your 10th lord could be in one of these houses, where you're wanting to help people who are suffering. So that could be your job. Again, speaking up for other people, talking about rights, being an activist, helping people. That's what I'm getting. Fighting for people. Maybe a lot of people get attracted to you who are struggling in life, and they open up to you. You understand people. There's a certain empathy that's coming through with this pile. I see that. I don't pick up your energy with this particular card. However, this could indicate that you could be a little moody also. So maybe people pick up on your energy that you're a little moody, and you get upset about other people's issues. And let's say someone is struggling, you see something on the news, it affects your mood. That's one thing I'm picking up. Let's see what else. We have Taurus. Again, this is second house, which is also connected with speech. We have Ketu. It's the numinous, but I call it the Ketu card in this deck. Since we don't have Ketu, we have first house. Okay. So coming back to Taurus, first of all, you could be also good looking. People might perceive you as someone who's because justice is also Libra energy, which is ruled over by Venus. So I'm getting Venus energy, even Nightingale, creativity, music, all of that, arts, that is also connected to Venus. So you could be someone who's good looking. You could have a good sense of aesthetics, the way you present yourself, and also your speech. You could also be diplomatic. People think that being an activist means you would have to get into fights and arguments. It's not true, because for that you need more of like a Mars element come through, which we do have, first house Aries, but the stronger element is Venus, and Venus is the diplomat. So I feel like you could be someone who's smart enough to have conversations where you're not ruffling feathers, but you're getting your point across. So that's one thing I'm getting with it says bombshell. So again, you could be really good looking. I think you care about people's resources. This is the card connected with resources. It's also connected to luxury. You could have good money, or at least people perceive you to have good taste, good money. You dress really well. You could be someone who likes to spend a little bit extra when it comes to your clothes or certain items, because Venus is connected to luxury. So instead of going for the affordable, you could go for something that is more luxurious. That's for some of you. You could be fond of eating. Second house is also eating, and again, I'm getting a sweet voice. I'm getting that persuasive voice. You have influence. You can influence people with your speech. I'm also getting that. So people get influenced by you. They feel like you have gentle, sweet energy. You're trying to help others, and it's generally a very positive impression that you create. You're someone who's very giving, generous, focused on other people instead of yourself. That's one thing I'm getting. Also, with Taurus, it's the second house, which is connected with the people who support you. So first house is when you're born. Second is when your family supports you. You're not at that place where you can support yourself. So your parents take care of your needs. So this is the energy that you give up. Like I said so far, you're wanting to help others. So very supportive, kind energy is coming through with you. With Ketu, you could also since you do watch this tarot, you're into occult and all of that, so you could have knowledge about the hidden things. You're someone that people might come to discuss certain more mysterious, controversial topics. I'm getting that. You could also be someone who's not afraid of cutting people off. Someone who doesn't align with your philosophies, your principles, your morals. I think you can cut that person off. And also, I'm not picking up harsh speech, but you could have like really snappy comebacks, or you could say something that could really hit someone where it hurts. Like, it's making me think of Sue Sylvester from Glee. She wasn't overly aggressive, but she had these crazy comebacks. I don't know if you've seen that show. I'm getting that energy. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. First house is you create an impression. I think first house is also yourself, who you are. So for you, whoever picking this pile, it's very important for you to have morals, principles, have an idea of what you want to do in life, to have a purpose, to serve that purpose, and to stick to your ideals. I think you take yourselves seriously. That's the energy I'm picking up. And you want to be better, always trying to educate yourself. You could be really someone who's interested in the news, what's going on around the world. It says philosophy. I'm drawn to that. Consciousness, expression. So all of this awakening, it says. So self-awareness, opinions. So this is your energy where you are someone who's very focused on yourself, wanting to level up. You take yourself seriously. That's why other people also might take you seriously. Your opinion matters. If you formed an opinion on something, you've done your research. You're not just saying something for the heck of it. So that's the energy I'm picking up so far. We have man holding a heart. So compassionate person, I'm also getting that energy with you. Romantic, someone who's seductive. Again, that Venus energy is coming through. You're very good looking, seductive. You could be someone who maybe uses the art of seduction with the all that energy with the second house. So you know how to speak, how to be that diplomat, Venus, to get things that need to be done. And again, good looking. There's you look really nice, you grab attention. We have mistakes and empowerment. These two came out together. So again, you're willing to learn from your mistakes, and again, you're empowering yourself. There's something about self-actualization with this pile, something about there's more to life than just your work or making a little bit of money, spending money, going out partying. With this pile, it's more so, what do you stand for, what are your beliefs, what sort of a change you want to make in the world. This is the energy I'm picking up. And making mistakes, learning from your mistakes. You could be someone who's, like I said, maybe you're open to admitting you've made a mistake. That's very Venusian, very diplomatic. It's not about I was right, your ego gets hurt. I'm not getting that energy. And also, people could come to you to find that empowerment. You could have a job that's connected to helping people who are struggling, who are going through a difficult time, and you empower them. And finally, we have distorted feminine. So this is again similar to maybe the people that you help. So maybe you have a job where you serve women and you help them get better. Maybe some people who with the Taurus or Venus energy and justice, you could be someone who works in the justice system, maybe a lawyer. You're helping women out, or you're helping people who are downtrodden, who've been done wrong. Especially maybe something to do with more to do with women is what I'm picking up. And this is also the energy where I feel like a lot of people might perceive you as someone who maybe gets into wrong relationships all the time, or you could attract the wrong sort of partners in relationship, because people kind of read you and they like, okay, I can take advantage of this person because they have such a kind heart. Maybe people perceive you as someone who's naive, someone they can play games with, someone they can, I don't know, maybe they figure something out about you where they use it against you and kind of I don't know, just use it against you. And especially when you've been done wrong by people, we do have justice here and the distorted feminine. So maybe you've been through some difficult relationships, maybe where people took advantage of you because of your kind heart, and I don't know, maybe they got to know you and used all that information against you. That's one message I'm picking up. For others, I'm obviously getting the message that you could work with a lot of people who are in this energy and you empower them, you help them. Or this is something you feel very strongly about. You're very passionate about this, or maybe you've gone through this experience and now you're wanting to help others and you've learned a lot from this, right? Mistakes and empowerment. Going through this difficult journey has empowered you and you're wanting to make a difference. So this is the overall energy that I'm picking up with this pile. If you connect with this energy, there's a reason you clicked on this pile. So if you connect, great. If you don't connect, if you connect with some of it and the other portions, maybe you're not in that energy, you need to imbibe that energy. So kind of, because this is positive, this is nothing wrong with this pile. People take advantage of every single person. But the overall energy of a person is very compassionate, kind, empowered, strong. So I like this pile. So maybe you need to, if you're struggling, if you're in a bad place right now, maybe you need to find that courage to, move ahead, forward in your life. So that's the reading for you, group number 1. I hope this helped you. If you enjoyed the reading, please leave a comment as your feedback. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, support the channel if you like my content, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do people view you, how do people perceive your aura, your energy, what do they think of you. So this is the crystal you chose. I'm going to set it down here and let's begin. So you got the Star, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lion. So I'm getting Leo energy, fire energy, strong with this pile. Aquarius maybe with the Star. It's connected with the tarot card of Aquarius, right? So just looking at these cards, the energy I'm getting, you're someone, there's something about you that's regal. Lion represents a person who's regal, also patient, because lions, they don't go around chasing people. The energy is very different than, let's say, compared to a tiger, which is more of like a hunter energy. And lion is very patient, observant, regal, makes an impression. It's a person who's dedicated not just to their personal growth but also spiritual growth. We have the fire element here, right? We have earth here. I think this is more so giving me air element. So, and the lion card also said master of all the self mastery or something like this. So it's about, we see there's already a mix of all the elements here. So I feel like you could be someone who's good at a lot of things. You're someone who likes to take on challenges. You're good with people. You connect with people, and people, either you inspire them or you intimidate them. People might feel like, hey, I want to be like this person. And you could even get into relationships, because a lot of times we get crushes on people not because we like them, but we want to be like them. So you could have people coming towards you, asking you out, who want to be like you. It's not exactly that they want to be with you. It's just they feel so inspired. There's something magnetic about your energy, and they're like, I want to be with this person. They might not even realize this, because we do it unconsciously. And with the star, obviously, it gives me that fanboy, fangirl energy. People kind of fawn over you. They think, oh my god, this person is so special. They're so unique. They stand out. They're a star. And I see distance here, because star is far away from us. So there's distance. With Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting this energy that people might be afraid of you, afraid to ask you out, because they feel like, okay, this person is not gonna say yes to me. I'm not on their level. People might put you on a pedestal. You could have great confidence also. Very secure person. Very self-sufficient. A leader. You could be bossy also. Some people could also have ego issues picking this pile. But you're someone who stands out. And not because there's one leader, right? Everyone else is a follower. So how many of those followers are confident enough to approach the leader and be like, hey, I wanna date you? Not a lot. So people fear rejection from you. People feel like you're far away. There's a one hand distance. With the star, it's talking about distance. And you're also, people might just feel like this person's too much work, or it's just high maintenance, or too good to be true. They would never be interested in me. They lack the confidence, and they become this fanboy, fangirl. They don't really either you could attract a lot of people who are interested in you, who don't speak up, or people who are just simping over you, and then you're not impressed by that energy, because the leader wants a leader. You want an equal. So you could be single. Picking this pile, a lot of people could be just perpetually single, is what I'm picking up. But the energy of the lion is very good. I like this energy. We have young women. So you could be very young at heart. There's something about you that's young. Maybe your face looks very young. Maybe a strong Mercury in the first house. I'm also getting this energy of a person who thinks on their feet, who's coming up with new ideas, new ways of doing things. Very intelligent. Something about you is different. You stand out. And also very fun sort of a person. You make things fun. You make things lighthearted. Not have everything has to be super serious. You just have this young energy around you, and you're also a person that people take notice. They're like, this person has a lot of potential, is what I'm picking up. And also beautiful. Next up, we have second house. This talks about assets. We have Mars. We have Gemini. So again, that energy is coming through with Mercury that I mentioned. Let's put it down here. So you could be good at communication. You could be someone who, with the lion card, it said this is a person who is known by many, but close to very few people know this person on an intimate level. So I feel like you could be someone who's actually really friendly. People don't approach you, they're afraid of you. With Gemini coming up, you could be a great communicator. You're someone who has great humor, great sense of humor, and you're always open for a dialogue. You could be someone who has maybe a few friends, you get along with them really well, and you're just generally very friendly. You could be someone who's very supportive of their friends. You could have friends that are very supportive of you. Friends being the asset. Your voice could be an asset for you. Communication, maybe your job entails being a leader, communicating, helping other people. Mars is all about action, so you're action oriented. You have strong masculine energy. A lot of people picking this pile, if you're a female, you could have strong masculine energy. Maybe that's why you don't, you're single. Maybe a lot of people don't approach you because of that. That's again, take the message with a grain of salt. Not every single message is for you, so keep that in mind. But your courage is an asset for you. You take action, you take risks. You're someone who's in their masculine energy, so you're not afraid of taking risks, doing things out of thinking out of the box, doing things, inventing new ways of doing things. There's something about you where you're different, you're unique. That's why you stand out. You have this young energy. Youngsters are connected with the invention and intelligence, unique ideas, different perspective. That's the energy I'm picking up. You're someone different, and I feel like a lot of people might create a certain image of you in their head, but once they get to know you, you're slightly different. So people might be surprised by you. You have a lot of different facets to you. With all these rings, it's like you have all these layers that people have to peel through and to really realize what kind of a person you are. You could have good money. People perceive you to be rich. They also feel like you have a lot of support, so you could have a lot of people you count on. You could be someone who dresses really well. You take care of your appearance. Maybe you go to the gym. Something about you is athletic also. I'm getting that energy. Someone who takes care of themselves. I'm getting that. Skilled. Always upscaling your skills. We have appreciation, number 15. So you have a lot of admirers. Like I said, you have a lot of admirers. Whether you date or not, people are interested in you. People are impressed by you. And this is not just romantic. People, your friends, the people that you work with, maybe your seniors, everyone's impressed by you. There's something impressive about your energy. And you could also have a lot of confidence. I'm picking up Jeshta energy. Scorpio, it's a nakshatra that falls in Scorpio. I'm also getting Magha with lion, obviously. It's connected to lion. You're very impressive. Look how similar these two images are. Right? Interesting. Next up, let's see what else I have here. We have loneliness and divine timing. So I feel like I said, you could be single for a while, or you're someone who doesn't date a whole lot because people don't approach you. And you also give off this energy that you're a lone wolf. You like to get things done on your own terms. You could be very maybe perfectionist or very particular about the way things are done. People also perceive you as someone who's lucky, divinely guided, divinely blessed. I'm getting that blessed energy. A lot of people actually might be manifesting you in their life. People might feel like, one day I'm going to make it big, or I'm going to be on the same level as group number 2 and I'm going to ask them out. So they'll say yes. I'm getting that energy. Being lonely, but waiting out on you, manifesting you. I'm getting that. Also, like being lucky. Divine timing is all about being lucky, being at the right place at the right time. That's your energy. This is how people perceive you. And loneliness, it's like you're a lone wolf. You're self-sufficient. You don't need people. You're a leader, so you're kind of alone. It's lonely at the top. That's what I'm picking up. People are scared to date you because they feel like you'll turn them down, so they're going to be lonely anyway. What's the point of dating this person, asking them out? I'm getting that energy. Also here we have 15, breaks down to a 6, which is Venus energy. So again, a lot of romantic energy is coming towards this pile from people. Finally, we have Sacred Woman, number 27. This is a very interesting card. The fact that you got it, it's All the cards are similar. This talks about a tribal woman where a man approaches her and she resists him. It's like a man cannot claim this woman because she's like, how can you claim me? I'm my own sovereign person. I'm my own autonomous person. I choose who I want to be with. So this is very much your energy where people feel like they have to be on this level. If they want to come towards you, they have to come correct. People take you seriously. There's a lot of respect also coming through. And you're someone with great stature, someone who's talented, hardworking. I'm sorry, I'm burping. Talented, hardworking, someone who's abundant, doing really well in their life. So a lot of people just don't approach you because they consider themselves losers as compared to you. And also they feel like you're the sort of a person, because you have this masculine energy, that you're the one who, if you're interested, maybe you flirt with people or maybe you pick out your own partner. So they kind of assume that you already have a lot of suitors, or I just noticed this something. Anyway, so you might go towards people. And you're the sort of person, I feel like with this pile actually, maybe I'm getting this message for you, someone specific, but maybe you need to approach people. So if you're interested in someone, maybe you need to take the first step. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, that's the reading for you, group number 2. If you resonate with this energy, amazing. If you don't, this is the reason why you picked this pile. So maybe this is like your next chapter in your energy, or where you want to go, what energies you want to imbibe. So embrace this energy. If you like this reading, accept it and be like, hey, I want to be like this person. I'm not there yet, but I want to be like this person. Then you can embrace the energy. There's a reason why you picked this pile, right? So that's my message to you. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please consider leaving a comment as your feedback. What did you think of the reading? Support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do people view you, how do people perceive your aura, your energy, and what's the overall impression that you create on people. So this is the crystal you chose. I'm going to set it down here. That's the star. You can see the star. Looks nice. So let's start. Let's start with these cards. We have the 6 of Wands, butterfly, and we have peacock. I love how the same colors came out, even though these are completely different decks, 2 different decks, and there are multiple colors with different cards. I like how it's aesthetically pleasing. So I feel like maybe you're someone who's good looking. Even peacock is connected with good looks and looking really good, you know, grabbing attention because of your looks. So I feel like a lot of you picking this pile could be good looking. I'm also getting this energy of a late bloomer. So maybe it took you a little bit of time to find your style to really blossom. But I feel like right now, whoever's picking this pile, you guys are in your prime. You've done a lot of hard work. And like I said, late bloomers, finding your aesthetic, your style, your life purpose later on in life. That's the energy I'm picking up, but good looking nonetheless. You're someone who could have an eye for aesthetics. Maybe you have a job connected to Venus or something. But you're someone who's good at picking out colors, picking out what comes together, looks really nice, and good looking. Even butterfly is considered like a sign for beauty, right? So you're good looking, you look really good, especially if you're a female. Let's say you know how to do your makeup in such a way that your features look really nice. You pick out the best color for you that enhance your beauty, you know, enhance your color, and you know what looks good on your body, what doesn't, what suits you, what fits you, you know, all of that. I'm picking up this energy of making yourself look your best version. That's what I'm getting. With peacock card, it was also talking about inner beauty. So you could be someone who's you're not someone who's cocky. You know, certain people who are good looking, they're very cocky, and they're like, they have that pretty privilege, so they take advantage of it. I feel like with this pile, there's a compassion that's coming through, and also inner beauty. So you're beautiful on the inside as well. You treat people with a lot of respect, love, kindness, warmth. And this is why a lot of people are drawn towards your energy. 6 of Wands is about appreciation. When everyone looks at you, you're flying, you're doing really well, you're kind of what's the word, elevating in life, and everyone's just a what's the word, uh, spectator. Finally, I remembered it. So everyone else is just looking at you. They're in awe of your transformation. This also talks about transformation. That's why I'm saying maybe it took a little bit of time to kind of find yourself, find your style, your purpose, all of that. And peacock is also connected with, like I said, inner beauty. So that means you have nice energy, you have good energy, you could give other people a compliment. That's why everyone else finds you beautiful. We also have air energy here, air element is coming through. So maybe with your speech you're very kind, your words, you could have a beautiful voice also. And this card was also talking about assimilation, where you bring everything together to make it work. Everything works as a whole package. And it talks about how beauty resides within ourselves and extends outwardly. That's your energy, that's the energy you give off. And also, you could be someone who doesn't harbor resentment, conflict. You're not rude to people, you're not a mean girl or a mean boy. So it's easy to be friendly with you. It's easy to like you, I feel like. This pile, group number 3. And also going through transformation, doing really well, going through a glow up. I'm also picking up. Getting a lot of attention from people. I see that. Success also. So let's see some of the cards. You got constellation and service. So I feel like you're someone who helps people. You put in the work, you nurture your relationships. People also might feel it's like a two-way street. They want to help you too, they want to serve you too. So I like this balanced energy that's coming through with this pile. Consolation talks about some sort of a comfort after a loss. So this also again gives me that message of maybe having to work really hard for the first portion in your life where you were struggling. Maybe you didn't get a lot of attention, people were not nice to you, but that did not make you jaded. And you worked very hard to be at this place of success, at this place of where you're looking your best, you're feeling your best, and you're doing really well in life. So it's like after a lot of hard work, you've kind of made it. And that's why you are still compassionate to people who are struggling, who might not be the best looking or whatever the case is. You're very kind. And I think those are the people that you kind of are drawn towards. Those are the people that you want to put in the work for, not people who are just giving you fake compliments, who just, I don't know, they like you because of who you are now. You like people who are not swayed by your looks or what you have to offer. That's what I see. We have moon. So again, I'm getting that energy of someone who's an empath. Very empathetic energy. We have 7th house, relationships. And we have Aquarius. So you're someone unique. You're different. You could be a bit quirky, especially when it comes to your relationships. Maybe you date people who... I am picking this pile where, you know, there are those certain couples where one person is so good looking and the other person doesn't look nice at all, and people are like, oh, this person must be with this person because they're rich or they're loaded, or this person is a gold digger or stuff like that. I feel like with this pile, a lot of people might pass those sort of comments. You could be someone who dates someone not because of their looks, for certain other qualities. And you're someone who always goes for very interesting, different, unique individuals. Something about your love life is very unique and different. It stands out. It's a bit controversial, I'm picking up. I also feel like you're someone who would... maybe you're looking for that emotional connection more than anything else. So if you connect with someone, there's maybe like a psychic connection. There's something underneath. It's not just surface level. Those are the people that you tend to date, or people who are intelligent, extremely intelligent, unique, and something about them stands out. Radical, I'm picking up. Idiosyncratic, unique, and also quirky. People who dress really quirky, and someone who's not your usual, not the usual type, or just every single person that you date is very different from the last one. Or also you could find certain qualities attractive. Let's say you like let's say you don't, if you're a female, you don't exactly go for guys with a strong jawline. Maybe you prefer guys with I don't know, like, how do I say this, but unique features that maybe other people don't find attractive but you find them attractive. Let's say small eyes, you like people with small eyes. Generally, people who have bigger eyes tend to be more considered more attractive. So something about you where you have a unique different taste. I'm getting that. Also, moon in 7th can indicate a person where a lot of people feel connected to you. I've seen that when people have moon in the 7th and let's say they don't have any planet in the first house, or moon somehow becomes prominent, people will naturally connect with this individual. So you, group number 3, people feel connected to you, they open up to you, they tell you their secrets because you are just so kind, you're not judgmental. So there's something about you where people open up, people tell you their secrets, people feel a psychic connection with you. I'm getting that energy with moon in the 7th. I've seen that for sure. And you could be someone who wants a lot of stimulation. You want a unique partner. There has to be something interesting about this person. And you want a bit of like moon is connected with wavering and inconsistency. It waxes and it wanes. So you don't want the same consistent thing every single day. That's boring. So you need a little bit of stimulation. I'm picking up. And you need that emotional connection. Let's see, we have blossoming abundance. So you're in that phase of life where you're doing really well. There's something about you that's magnetic. And so far I wanted to mention that if you're resonating with this message, amazing. If you don't resonate with every single message, whatever message is, let's say you're not in that stage where you've had this glow up, then imbibe that energy, accept that energy. There's a reason why you clicked on this video. So use that as like, manifest that for you. And really think, this is my energy, this is my pile, this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be this successful, beautiful person who's blossoming in abundance. So really connect with that energy and believe that this will happen for you. So you can also use tarot as like a tool for manifestation. It doesn't have to be like a predictive thing. So that's just my 2 cents. And if you connect with the energy, of course, this reading is for you. We have service again, so it came out twice. So you could have strong Saturn. Saturn is connected to service. 6th house, it's a significator of the 6th house. So what I'm picking up, again, we have butterflies on this card. So your work could be very important. People think you're hardworking. You could be a workaholic. People also think your work is very important and you're really obsessed with your work, and all of that. Strong energy around work, strong energy around serving people, helping people, guiding people. So I'm getting that. Maybe spend a lot of time around work only. Maybe date the people who are at work. Something to do with your work is very prominent, coming through strongly. Your purpose in life could be, I think your first priority in life could be your career, your work. Yeah, 7th house is also connected to other people. We have challenges. So this can talk about you're someone who is not afraid of challenges. You do really well. I'm getting strong malefics in your chart, where maybe Saturn and Mars are very prominent. But it's like gone through a difficult time period, but then malefics. Benefics give you good results in the beginning of your life. Everything is easy. Everything is handed to you. But malefics make you work hard. They make you go through this transformation and then give you the rewards. So I feel like this is your life cycle, your life experience, what you've gone through so far. Again, we see butterflies. So gone through a lot of difficult time periods, but I feel like you've kind of blossomed. Group number 3, and you take on challenges. You're a fighter. People might also feel like they need to kind of challenge you or like impress you, or just impressing you is a kind of a challenge for people. And finally, we have the silver waterfall, number 32. The numbers could be significant. This card talks about, first of all, it talks about cleansing. We see the person bathing underneath the waterfall. So I think You pick up other people's energy. Maybe your job is connected with serving people, helping them out, so that kind of takes a toll on you. So I think there's a need to clean your energy. Make sure you're doing salt water baths and stuff like that. I also, the message here was where you spend time with negative people who talk about negative stuff, that messes with your energy. So you always want to surround yourself with achievers, with positive people, and people who don't bring you down but who inspire you, make you feel better. They have a positive impact on your life. So it might be really important for you to have those sort of connections and friends in your life that could really serve you. And whenever you're around people who bring you down, you need to kind of maintain distance. That's what I'm picking up. So that's the reading for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated, it helped you. Whatever your feedback is, please leave that in the comments. Support the channel if you like my content. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.